Good morning, Jay.
Good morning.
Welcome to Volvo. My name's Dylan. I'm the special sales ambassador here for Volvo.
Nice to meet you.
And let me introduce you to the new 2017 XC90.
Okay.
This particular car is called the R Design. It's a T5 R Design. It's got a little bit of an aggressive stance going on over here. Everything's blacked out. You see the fascias jutting out.
Wow, really cool. Looks nice. And I see the lighting too, very distinctive. Is there a story behind that?
Oh yes, it's taken from Norse mythology. It's called the Thor's hammer lighting. So since Volvo is a Swedish manufacturer, they like to meld a little bit into the car.
Wow, looks cool.
Jay, something distinct about the R Design is the wheels over here. They are the 22-inch, R Design wheels.
Nice. Looks really cool. And I like the color with this car. Are there any other options for wheels?
Yes, you do get about 3 different options, but in the 2018s, we're going to introduce a few more.
Nice.
And something distinct about the R Design is the side view mirrors. They're two-tone. They're grayed out for these vehicles. Kind of gives it that sporty look.
Right. It looks nice.
And then you have the easy access to the car. As long as you have the key in your proximity, you can unlock lock with ease.
I see this light. Looks really cool.
It's the full LED light available in the Volvos.
Okay. And I see the shape of it too. It kind of goes with the whole car.
Yeah, if you look at the side profile of the car, it juts out a little bit.
Yeah.
They use a material called boron steel. Volvo uses the highest in the industry. It's about 40%.
Wow.
The vehicle, it's known for, its safety. So, and Volvo, they like to sell it that way. This particular model comes with a power liftgate, standard on the XC90s.
Nice. And wow, I see there's a lot of space back there too.
Oh yeah, this is the T5, so you have ample of room in the back. You can also get the T6s. It's the 7-passenger setting.
Oh, wow.
While still giving you enough room.
Nice. I like that.
Yep.
And so you just push the button and it goes right back down.
Tap it down back.
Oh, cool. And I see it has a backup camera back here.
Oh yes, a lot of safety features in this car. You have the backup camera available.
That's good. I see that. What other safety features are there?
So Volvo has actually made a pledge. It's called the Vision 2020.
Okay.
They've said that nobody will be seriously injured or killed in a Volvo until the year 2020.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
To keep up to that pledge, they've actually installed cameras and radars up front. They're continuously monitoring the road when you're driving. So say if suddenly, somebody comes to a sudden stop in front of you.
Yeah.
The car, it will warn you twice. If you don't take over, the car will stop for you as well.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yes.
Sweet. And now, is there other cameras around here? I thought I saw some earlier.
Oh yes, there's actually cameras on the side view mirrors.
Okay.
And one camera up front as well. What it does is it forms a bird's eye view of the car, and all the images in conjunction form a full circle around the car, and it's all in real time.
Really? And you can see that from inside?
Oh yes, absolutely. So here we are, Jamar, into the inside of the car. The shifting is traditional. It's a stick shift right here. They've tried to avoid all clutter in the vehicle, so they've given you all the controls inside the screen over here.
Oh,
it's
wow.
a 9-inch screen, and it works just like an iPad. So you have your navigation, you tap it down, zoom in and out, and the home button is right here. It works just like an iPad. Tap it down, you can get out of the menus with ease.
Wow.
This vehicle also comes with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and then Sirius XM and Bluetooth. Some things that you would expect out of a luxury vehicle.
Definitely. Looks very user-friendly too.
Oh yes, absolutely. And it's easy to learn.
Sweet.
Then you have all the standard safety features right here. You have, the parking assist, the lane keeping assist. All the features are, installed into the car, and you can always toggle them on or off.
Cool. Very cool.
And then we have the temperature controls. You have heated seats available. You can control all your temperature from over here, raise and lower the temperature.
Wow, you can do that all from the screen?
Oh yes, everything from here.
Nice.
And then we have the R Design steering wheel. It's got the custom logo over here. And then you have the blind spot assist available on the sides, the 3 memory seats, and then the center cluster, it's all digital as well.
Wow. So it's a screen as for the center console.
Yes.
Wow, that's really cool.
No more analog controls. Everything's digital. Yes.
That's really cool.
And it'll show you, your speed limit in whatever area you're driving through, just so, it's like a safety measure for you.
Very cool. I see they focus a lot on the safety on these cars. That's really nice.
And nice thing about the speed limit restrictor, kind of saves you from the cops as well.
Exactly. Yeah, it saves you from getting in trouble.
Yes.
So we are currently headed to the new spot that recently opened up in Bakersfield. It's called Happy Hour Bar and Tapas, and it's ran by Matt Hearn. He was a contestant on Hell's Kitchen. He is friends with the director and producer of Complete. I haven't personally met him, but I'm excited and I'm also starving. And I really wanted to try out his new menu because he created some fun new dishes.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, man?
How's everything?
Good. Jay Moore.
Matt.
Nice to meet you, man. So, wow, this looks delicious. What do we have here?
Well, today I have a freshly prepared Brussels sprouts sauteed with virgin olive oil, salt, pepper. It also has walnuts that are finished in the pan. And then I have a deglazing of lemon.
Yeah.
Finished with the balsamic reduction. So there's a lot of flavor right here. This is for the healthy person that wants to eat a little better.
Definitely.
But still savor flavor.
Wow, sounds delicious, man. It looks even better, man. It's amazing. Yeah, well, now, I was actually excited to meet you today, man. When they told me you were in Hell's Kitchen, I was like, I got to meet this guy. And I hear you're one of the best here, man. So I was excited to meet you. What made you decide, what, food is what I want to do, is what I'm passionate about? At what point in your life did you decide that?
I don't know that I ever had a decision in it.
Really? Okay.
I was kind of on my age, at a young age, 16, I kind of ventured into the world, and it was either you learn how to cook or you eat a lot of drive-through.
Right, exactly.
It kind of put me off in this path of just cooking. It was the job that I could receive. It was the job that I could work long hours, and next thing you know, it snowballed into what you see today.
Exactly.
I did extensive cooking in Cape Cod, which is where most people venture to go at the end of their career. In the cooking industry, but I started out there, so I was thankful enough that that's where I actually learned how to cook.
Wow, that's amazing, man. And I like how you said that it wasn't something that you actually planned out. It was something that just kind of happened,
Yeah,
and that's the best.
Freestyle life. Sometimes it's better that way. Sometimes if you go against the grain, things never happen. But if you go with the flow, positive things do happen.
Exactly. And I know you were in Hell's Kitchen, but I also heard you were in other major networks as well. Can you tell us about where people maybe have seen you before?
Yeah, sure. So I've done all types of cooking shows. It's something that competitions is what I love to do.
Right.
So even if there's not a camera involved, chances are I probably touch the competition if it's near me. It's my passion. I love to do this.
Definitely.
So I would sign up for any competition. So I signed up for a show called MTV Snack Off, which I won, which was the very first cooking show I've ever did on TV. And Rob Dyrdek is the one who created that.
Right.
And then from there, I was on the Food Network, and I've done various backyard barbecue events, and just kind of snowballed. Next, Hell's Kitchen, and now I'm here.
Sweet.
Kind of focusing on this restaurant and making sure that Bakersfield has great food.
I got to tell you, this right here has got to be the most delicious thing I've had in a long time, man. I honestly, this is amazing. It just, the flavor in it, it's very I can taste the seafood, the cheese, I can taste everything that's in there. I love it, man. Yeah.
It's one of the things, once you've had real crab, you can't go back. I've noticed there's a lot of imitation crab meat here in Bakersfield. I think that comes with a lot of the sushi restaurants. But to me, I just think that they just need someone to come along and prepare it, and
Right.
they'll see the qualities there.
Exactly. That's true. And you know, well, I mean, when you have the best making the food, you know, what can you expect but the best food? You know, that's amazing. And you know, yeah, they mentioned, you know, you being in Hell's Kitchen, I've seen the show. Now, it seems, sometimes it seems a little like, gosh, they can be pretty rough on people, you know? And I want to know, how was it, you know, being in part of that show? How was that?
You know, honestly, at first, you know, it was pretty intense. I loved it. You know, I love
Really?
the camera. I love being on the camera. I love getting my personality out. I like to show people who I am. I really don't feel like I was portrayed the way that I actually am, but
Right.
otherwise, you know.
Right, and I did see some of those clips too. I was like, okay, I want to know his insight on what happened, you know.
Well, see, the thing is, you have to take the time that you have with Hell's Kitchen. You have to utilize it the best you can. A lot of people that made it further, they got half the exposure I got. So at the end of the day, it was just maximizing exposure.
Right.
You know, so that's all it is. It's about making people remember this face, and
Exactly.
still to this day, I walk in the store, I have people saying, "Hey."
Exactly.
You know,
Wow.
so I think it's just all about making people remember you.
Definitely, exactly. Wow, man. Well, I was really excited to meet you, man, and I'm glad I got to sat down with you and you know and actually get to taste this food. It's amazing. It's delicious. I'm glad we're able to tell the people you know where to get this food because you know I don't think. I'm from this city, and I never even know you were even here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually glad that now that I know you're here, I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna know now. It's amazing, man.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
Everybody's pretty happy that I'm here. Everyone that I see, they're happy that something fresh is here, is what I keep hearing. So.
Exactly. That's really cool, man. Gosh, they keep bringing all this good-looking food, man. Is that a waffle? What is that right there?
Okay, so this is on the East Coast. We have something that's very popular. It's chicken and waffle.
Okay.
So this is my recreation. I kind of took East Coast and I mixed it with a little bit of California.
Got it.
So I have a fresh apple slaw,
Got it.
which is mixed with my honey mustard, and have fried chicken with bacon,
Yeah.
waffle slider.
Okay, sweet.
This is unique, and everybody loves this. It's just one of them things. Like once you've eaten it, you're just gonna be stuck, and you're gonna
For
have
sure.
to come back and get it from here all the
I'm
time.
gonna have to steal that one from you, man. All right, and so we got this waffle burger thing here. What is this right here?
So this is a burger ring. This is actually, I always see hamburgers at bars and also onion rings. So what I've done here is just took a hamburger and an onion ring and I mixed them together.
Okay.
And it's good for no carbs. So people that are trying to watch their health, this is less carbs than a piece of bread. So
That would be me.
it's a way to cheat.
Yeah,
if you will,
exactly. Wow.
And eat good still. So this is something you will only find here.
Wow, this looks
I created
amazing.
it with these bare hands.
Really, man, that's amazing. And you, now, cool. So people know also what time you guys are open and when they can come in and eat this delicious food. What are your guys' hours during the week and the weekend?
So Monday through Thursday, we're open from 10 to 10.
Okay.
Kitchen usually closes about 9.
Sweet.
And Friday, Saturday, we'll be open from 11 to 11.
Okay, that's perfect. That's awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with us. I'm happy I met you. The food is delicious, and I can't wait to come back and eat some more. And I'm gonna finish most of this food, so you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.